go and look at the 30-second commercials.
Okay.
That's, you know, it's so funny you just saying that. I said, you know the training we're planning on February 9th? That's gonna be our 30-second commercial samples. Cause how many of us have a couple, depending where we're at is what we use.
Well, and you change them.
Yeah.
I mean, like, so.
Would you guys like to see 30-second commercial samples? Or share yours, come prepared with yours, it can be ours and yours. Okay, good idea. Anything else? Good.
How to get out and market, that's where I'm struggling. Like, I have another business that I've been doing for 9 years, and I'm amazing at it, and I have my comfort zone, but I don't have a comfort zone with this, and I've shared that with you, but just to be able to hear other people's, like, I don't have that comfort zone to get out and work this business.
Looking for a niche.
Mm-hmm. And I need it.
Maybe a meeting on where to go with a brand new distributor, the exact steps on what you should be having them start with, and even if it's just examples of the different calls that you do with them to go over, you know, the important things on the back office or.
Okay, good idea. Just so you know where we're going with our Living the Dream site, this is more than a site, we want it to be a community. It's our community. And we are gonna add recognition to this, and we're gonna add weekly, Saturday morning, 11 o'clock a.m., first 48-hour fast track calls. So all you gotta do is make sure they get on the call. And then you can learn by listening, and it'll be a different, one of our higher up leaders each week, same format. They might have their little twist to it, and they'll open it up at the end of it for Q&A. So if someone's gotta pop off because they got something to do, they leave. If somebody wants to stick on for, bless the poor person that's leading it, 2 hours with questions, then they've, you know, it's available there. But then it'll be there each week. And you'll know, and you get 2 new distributors that week. You've got them on that call, and that person might listen to that call every week, every Saturday for a month. You know, and then it will help you know what you should be saying if you're working with someone too that wants to get started before Saturday rolls around.
And the first 48 hours is also on the site as well that you can download.
If you go to new distributors, the first 48-hour worksheet is one of the ones that I use in the first few calls.
Good idea.
Talk about Skype a little, what you're thinking.
Oh, okay, virtual, anybody wanna get a little bit more, stay home in your jammies, cause we keep getting snowed in and have to cancel our trainings. We're looking for a program right now where several people can come in at the same time, we can all see each other, talk to each other. But on the same token, the webinar type idea with a party. So, Debbie might say, I'm leading a party on Tuesday the 16th. The first 10 people that respond can get a party going in their home, or a couple people in their home, get them wrapped, be ready to go at 7:15, and I'm going to teach them about the products and how to sign up. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to do trainings that way, like I said, so now Skype is a free program. Now why we're wanting to tell you about Skype is, if you go to skype.com, it says free download, a big blue button, and you click it, you download it. You can call internationally for pennies a minute. You put like $10 on it, and it just dwindles down as you make calls. So like I was on the phone with Australia the other day for like an hour for like $3. That's like nothing. It might have even been like $2. The other thing you can do is call anybody nationally via the computer. So like you each have your screen names like you do on a Facebook or something, or like a Gmail. You have your screen name. You click each other. It dials into their computer. If they have a camera on their computer, you can see them. If they don't, they can see you if you have one, and you want them to see you. Sometimes you don't want them to see you. They can at least hear you, because almost every computer has a microphone, but let's just say you have a dinosaur computer, and you can see them and hear them, but they can't see. You can type back to them. So you can do all those different kinds of means of communication. It's free, and you can put up to 24 people on it at a time. So like Debbie and I were talking with Minnesota this week, and there was 6 of us on the phone call. And all of us, and you can't see each other when there's more than 2 people, but you can all talk to each other like you're on a phone together. And it's just neat. And you can type and do some things like that too at the same time. So it's a free tool. You know, a great example of this would be you're supposed to go do a party at somebody's house, and the weather is terrible, but they still have at least 1 or 2 people that want to try the wrap, and they're comfortable wrapping people. Get them to download Skype, bring you on, and you can do the party presentation from your home. Or we were getting real excited to get some training going up in her area, and we said, put me on Skype, get the people in your home, because they all live by her and I live so far away. So, you know, there's some different creative things you can do with that, and you can do that in Australia, you can do that in the UK.
Pretty good time. I mean, it's
And it's very clear unless they have dial-up. And, you know, it's exciting to hear and it's fun to know you can do that, you can go there, but the majority of people can't do that. It's not realistic. But you can do that from the privacy of your home with a lot of these tools. And they're very simple or quick to learn, and a lot of us here will be more than happy to show you what we know if we know anything, so.
That would be amazing, just to be able to go, like if I have 3 girls doing a party and they all, brand new girls, they all need help.
And like today, I've been to Ann Arbor 4 times in the last couple of weeks. That's 2.5 hours each way. What could I do with 5 hours a time?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So you might have to get there one time to show them how to wrap, or be really good at showing them where the video is on the site. But then you can be there. You can do all the talking. You can do all the hand holding. You can even have them bring the computer in when you're wrapping and say, no, you're not doing that right, you know? So it's going to be a very handy tool.
Because they could plug that into their TV too and project the.
They absolutely could. If they're that good, they absolutely could. And then you're not watching this small little thing like I'm doing.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah. So, thank you, Bill. That's true. And if you got TVs like the Burnses, they're like this big. Okay, how about more questions or more input? This is good.
I mean, I've already talked to you about this stuff, but I guess I'll bring it up. The DVD about the training. I think that the company needs that.
She wants a 14-day training academy on DVD for those people that don't do that on the internet.
I agree, because we have people in dial-up situations, and it's hard.
A lot in that area, a lot. So.
Will you want to write that down?
Yep. Suggestions at itworks.com.
No, actually, can you send that to Cami@itworks.com, because I am creating my, I don't care if they listen or not, I'm going to weekly be getting them information from our team, so I've just decided to put that on.
We've got a long list.
So if you have something, now granted, you know, it might be 6 months from now, it might be a year from now, it might be tomorrow, but at least you know you've been heard and you know it might be in the works, so.
Now I got a question. Is this all the diamonds in the whole company?
No, it's just
This is just your team?
And this isn't all of Grand Rapids, I mean, we're missing,
Okay, I was just confused.
we have
I
the
was
largest group of diamonds in one location.
Wow.
Canada would probably be a close next, but they're still all spread out. And we still, you talk to 10 people, 8 people have no idea what you're talking about. And this is like Grand Rapids, maybe a little bit more Hudsonville-ish too, getting in there, that kind of thing. I mean, this is so in touch. For you to say that's too saturated in my area is a joke. And Debbie and I and Carla and Denise will look at people and see how quickly they're getting to positions, going, gosh, wish we could have got there that fast.
Yeah.
We sure missed out on a lot of coding.
Really didn't know what we were.
How come it took us so long? Probably because we didn't have a catalog, guys. Keep your head up.
Imagine how many diamonds you start out with.
Well, and way back when, what did Rusty and them start out with? The applicator, the defining gel, the facial, and fat fighter.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Even compared to last year at this time, we didn't have the catalog, we didn't have the new brochures. Well, we had the butterfly
The
brochures.
internet's been revamped a couple
The
times.
website is brand new from so just in a year's time, so just imagine what another year is gonna bring, so it's pretty cool.
I have a question. Which product is the cholesterol decreaser? I've read that somewhere where somebody had high cholesterol and.
That's Nathan's story, actually.
I know, I just didn't want to call him out on it. You can, you're his wife, but I didn't want to do it.
What products, baby?
You know, it wasn't a scientific study. What I attribute it to is the synergy of the greens and the vitamin. I had gotten on the regular also. So those are the 3 staple items that I take as far as health and energy. I was on the new U2, so who knows what it was, but it dramatically helped my cholesterol. I wish I could remember the numbers, but I think the bad cholesterol went down 100 points in a 6-month period.
And we did just get tattled on, so compliance gave us a ring. But there is a video out there on it if you look on YouTube at all. And he literally was like in a like on a bed for that amount of period. So we knew it was the products because he wasn't exercising more and he wasn't changing his eating
I
habits.
just had ACL surgery, so it wasn't exercise. And
Yep.
Cammie's a great cook, but she doesn't cook healthy food. It wasn't a big change in diet.
That's right.
I cut pop out and took a number of supplements, and my cholesterol went down.
I would imagine that'd be a good selling point.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's why that's one of our testimonials, a video testimonial we put together.
So, and until we absolutely get our hands completely slapped and thrown in jail, I think it's still out there.
Still up there. It's my YouTube account. I can put what I want on my YouTube account.
No, we really can't. We gotta take it down. We just keep forgetting.